All right, everyone, get ready to be transported because today we're going on a deep dive.
To the Alhambra.
You got it.
Right.
Straight to the sun-drenched hills of Granada, Spain, to explore the legendary Alhambra.
It's beautiful there.
We're not just talking about a palace here, but like a whole palatial city.
Hmm.
It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site,
Wow.
and it was the second most visited place in Spain back in 2016.
That's incredible.
So get ready to unlock the secrets of this magnificent blend of palaces and gardens and fortresses.
Yeah.
It's like having your own personal tour guide right in your earbuds.
What's fascinating is that even the name Alhambra has a history steeped in mystery.
Ooh, I love a good mystery.
It means the red in Arabic.
Right?
But there are a couple of theories about why.
Lay it on me.
Some believe it's because of the reddish glow the sun-baked bricks give off at sunset.
I can see it.
The entire Alhambra bathed in a warm reddish hue.
Ooh, yeah.
But there's another theory linked to the founder of the Nasrid dynasty, Muhammad I.
Hold on now. The Nasrid dynasty. For those of us who might not be history buffs, who were they?
Good point. The Nasrids were a Muslim dynasty that ruled the Emirate of Granada for over 250 years, from the 13th to the 15th centuries.
Okay.
They were patrons of art, architecture, and learning, and the Alhambra is a testament to their rich cultural legacy.
Wow.
And their founder, Muhammad I, was nicknamed the Red, possibly because of his red beard.
So it's like a nickname that stuck to the entire palace complex.
Exactly. And speaking of sticking around, the Alhambra's location on that Sabika hilltop wasn't just about aesthetics.
Oh, you mean it wasn't just about that Instagram-worthy view?
Well, the view is spectacular, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But think about it. The Sabika offered a commanding view of the surrounding area, providing a natural defense against invaders.
Well, I'm very smart.
It also allowed the Nasrid rulers to literally look out over their domain and project an air of power.
So beauty and brains.
Yes.
Now, I read that the Sabika Hill has been occupied since Roman times.
Absolutely.
That's a lot of history layered in one place.
And the Alhambra itself has gone through many transformations over the centuries, starting as a fortress under the Ziri dynasty back in the 11th century.
Wait, another dynasty? Tell me more about these guys.
The Ziris were an earlier Muslim dynasty who ruled Granada before the Nasrids.
Got it.
They were responsible for establishing the initial fortifications on the Sabika Hill, laying the groundwork for what would later become the Alhambra.
So picture this. You're walking through the grand gates of the Alhambra.
Each with its own story to tell.
Okay, let's pick a gate and go through it. Which one first?
How about the Gate of Justice?
Okay.
It was built in 1348 and has this fascinating hand symbol carved above the archway.
Ooh, symbolism. I'm all about that. What does the hand represent?
It's a symbol of welcome and protection, warding off evil.
Interesting.
Imagine entering the Alhambra under this protective symbol, knowing that you're stepping into a place of both beauty and safety.
Chills. Now, I read that there's another gate, the Gate of the Seven Floors that's shrouded in mystery. What's the deal with that one?
Ah, yes. This gate, once the highest entrance to the Alhambra, has been bricked up since the time of the Catholic monarchs.
Okay.
Legends say that there are secrets hidden beneath it, lost to time.
That's giving me major Indiana Jones vibes.
Right. It makes you wonder what treasures or stories might be buried beneath those bricks.
Okay, I'm dying to explore more.
Uh-huh.
Where do we go first once we're inside?
Let's start with the Alcazaba, the oldest part of the Alhambra,
Okay.
which served as the military zone. Imagine soldiers patrolling the ramparts, weapons at the ready, always vigilant against potential attackers.
So not exactly the peaceful courtyard scene I was imagining.
Well, the Alcazaba does have a stark beauty to it. The Torre de la Vela, the highest tower, offers stunning panoramic views of Granada and the surrounding countryside. The bell in this tower once signaled a start of the workday for farmers in the valley below.
Talk about a wake-up call. But it sounds like there was more to the Alcazaba than just military stuff, right? It wasn't just a giant watchtower.
Exactly. It was a self-contained community with narrow streets, houses for the soldiers and their families, and even a bathhouse. Archaeological excavations have uncovered fascinating details about daily life within the Alcazaba.
Okay, so it wasn't just all about war and defense.
Mhm.
They had a whole society going on in there.
Exactly. The Alcazaba is a reminder that even in times of conflict, life goes on and people find ways to create community and normalcy within the walls of a fortress.
So are we ready to leave the military zone behind and step into something a bit more luxurious?
Ah, now we're talking.
Tell me about these legendary Nasrid palaces.
Prepare to be dazzled by intricate tile work, serene courtyards, and the soothing sound of water.
I'm already feeling more relaxed. Give me all the details.
First up, the Palace of Comares.
Mm.
The heart of this palace is the Patio of the Myrtles, a long rectangular courtyard with a reflecting pool as its centerpiece.
Okay.
The water reflects the sky and surrounding architecture, creating a sense of tranquility and harmony.
Okay, I can picture it. The sunlight filtering through the trees, the scent of myrtle in the air, the sound of water gently splashing. It sounds like a dream.
It is truly magical. And then there's the iconic Palace of the Lions,
Okay.
named for its famous fountain.
I've heard of that.
12 marble lions surround a central basin from which water flows outward, symbolizing life and abundance.
Wow. 12 lions. What's the significance of the number 12?
That's a great question. There are various interpretations. Some say it represents the 12 tribes of Israel, while others believe it symbolizes the 12 signs of the zodiac, or even the 12 months of the year.
It's like a historical puzzle trying to decipher the meanings behind all these details.
Exactly. And that's what makes the Alhambra so fascinating. It's a place that invites you to look deeper, to question, and to imagine the lives and beliefs of the people who created this masterpiece.
I'm already feeling overwhelmed by the beauty and history of this place, and we've only just begun. I think we need a moment to catch our breath and process everything we've learned so far.
Welcome back to our virtual tour of the Alhambra. I hope you got your walking shoes on,
My mental pedometer is going crazy.
because we're about to explore some more of its hidden gems.
Before the break, we were talking about the symbolism in the Alhambra, like the significance of water and the number 12. What else should we be looking out for as we wander through these palaces?
Well, we can't forget about the incredible tile work
Oh, yeah.
that covers almost every surface.
I was mesmerized by them. They're so complex, it's hard to imagine someone actually creating them.
It's true, the craftsmanship is incredible, and the patterns themselves are deeply symbolic. Remember, in Islamic art, depicting human figures was often avoided, so artists turned to geometry and calligraphy as a way to express their creativity and spirituality.
So it's like they're using patterns to tell stories and convey ideas, almost like a secret language.
Exactly. And these geometric patterns often represent the order and harmony of the universe,
Okay.
reminding us of the interconnectedness of all things. It's like a visual representation of their worldview.
I'm starting to see the Alhambra in a whole new light, not just as a beautiful building, but as a reflection of a whole culture and way of thinking.
That's what makes it so captivating. Now, let's not forget the role of light in the Alhambra's design.
Oh, yeah.
The architects were masters at using light to create different moods and effects.
I did notice that the light seemed to filter in through these intricate screens,
Yes.
casting beautiful patterns on the walls and floors.
Those are called pierced screens, or mashrabiyah,
Okay.
and they were designed to allow air and light in while also providing privacy. The patterns they create on the surrounding surfaces change throughout the day as the sun moves, transforming the space with light and shadow.
It's like the Alhambra is constantly in motion, even though the building itself is standing still.
Exactly. And that's part of its magic. It's a place that engages all your senses and invites you to slow down, observe, and appreciate the beauty of the world around you. Speaking of beauty, have you heard about the general life?
The general life. It sounds like a place where a general might live.
It does.
But I have a feeling it's something completely different.
You're right. It wasn't the home of a general,
Okay.
but rather the summer palace of the Nasrid rulers.
Oh, so like a royal vacation home?
Right.
I'm already jealous.
The general life is all about harmony between architecture and nature. Imagine strolling through tranquil gardens, the air filled with the scent of flowers and the sound of birdsong, with stunning views of the Alhambra in the distance.
It sounds like the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of palace life. What were the gardens like?
Think lush greenery, fragrant flowers, and the soothing sound of water.
I love that.
The centerpiece of the General Life Gardens is the Patio de la Acequia,
Okay.
a long rectangular courtyard with a central canal running its length.
Oh, I love those. I can practically hear the water flowing and see the sunlight reflecting off the surface.
It's incredibly peaceful, and on either side of the canal are raised gardens filled with colorful flowers and fragrant shrubs, creating a sensory feast.
I bet the Nasrid rulers threw some legendary parties out there.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the music, the dancing, the feasting under the stars?
It must have been quite a sight. And while we can only imagine those grand celebrations, the Generalife is also home to some captivating legends, adding another layer to its allure.
Oh, a legend. Do tell, I'm a sucker for a good story.
One of the most famous friend is the legend of the Sultana's Cyprus legend.
Hmm.
Has it that a beautiful sultana named Zoraya
Okay.
was having a secret affair with a knight from a rival clan. They would meet under the shade of a towering cypress tree hidden from prying eyes.
Ooh, forbidden love. This is getting good. What happened next?
Well, as these stories often go, their secret was eventually discovered. The Sultan, enraged by his wife's betrayal, had the knight executed and the cypress tree cut down as a symbol of his wrath.
Oh, no. That's heartbreaking.
It is a tragic tale, and it's said that the ghost of the Sultana still haunts the general life, forever searching for her lost love.
Really?
Some visitors even claim to have seen her apparition wandering among the trees, her cries echoing through the gardens at night.
Okay, now I'm both captivated and a little bit creeped out. But it definitely adds to the mystique of the place.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that the Alhambra isn't just about beautiful buildings and gardens. It's about the human stories that unfolded within its walls.
You're absolutely right. The Alhambra is a place where history, legend, and human emotion intertwine, creating a tapestry that is both beautiful and heartbreaking.
We've covered so much ground today, from the military might of the Alcazaba to the poetic inscriptions, the tranquil gardens of the general life, and the legends that bring it all to life. It feels like we've taken a crash course in all things Alhambra.
We have, and I hope it's inspired you to learn even more about this extraordinary place.
Definitely. So before we wrap up this incredible journey, let's gather our thoughts and prepare for our final reflections on the magic of the Alhambra. Okay, so we're back, and my mind is still buzzing, from all those incredible details we've uncovered.
There's a lot.
Like from that strategic hilltop location
Mm-hmm.
to the haunting legend of the Sultana's Cyprus.
Right.
It's clear that the Alhambra is much more than just a collection of pretty buildings.
Absolutely. It's a testament to the ingenuity, artistry, and cultural richness of that Nasrid dynasty.
For sure. And even though we've covered a lot of ground, there's still so much more to discover.
Oh, yeah.
So as we wrap up our deep dive,
Okay.
what's one key takeaway that you hope our listener walks away with today?
I think what's truly remarkable about the Alhambra is how it seamlessly blends different elements, like military might, artistic brilliance, the tranquility of nature, and that spiritual symbolism of Islamic art.
Yeah,
It's a place where every detail, from the placement of a fountain to the pattern on a tile, tells a story
right.
and invites you to contemplate a deeper meaning.
You've definitely opened my eyes to the layers of meaning embedded in every corner of this place.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I could spend a lifetime exploring the Alhambra and still not uncover all of its secrets.
That's the beauty of it, isn't it? It's a place that rewards curiosity and invites you to return again and again,
Yeah.
each time discovering something new.
Well said. So, dear listener, as we say goodbye to the sun-drenched hills of Granada and that enchanting Alhambra,
Beautiful.
I hope this deep dive has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to explore further. Maybe you'll even be inspired to plan a trip to experience its wonders firsthand.
I hope so. And if you do, remember to look beyond the surface beauty and seek out those hidden details,
Yeah,
those layers of meaning that make the Alhambra such a captivating masterpiece.
excellent advice. And as a final thought to ponder, remember that the Alhambra was built to be a paradise on earth, a place of beauty, harmony, and contemplation. What elements would you incorporate into your own personal paradise? Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep seeking out those places and experiences that spark your curiosity and fill you with a sense of wonder.
Absolutely.
Until next time, happy travels.